So in this assignment, we're going to design an ornament for the holidays, for holiday tree. We can see here, we have some examples here. The focus of this ornament is going to be on symmetry, and we're going to use the skills of mirroring and patterning for this. So we can see here, I have one that's completed right here. We can see on the sketch too, how we went about this here. I'm going to move over to Part Studio 2 and show you roughly how I created something like this. I'm going to create a sketch on the front. I'm going to orientate myself. I'm going to grab my line tool and click on construction line. For this ornament, I'm going to draw a 3-inch construction line. This is going to be a rather large one. I'm going to come back. I'm going to draw a 3-inch construction line coming in this direction. And then I'm going to dimension them 30 degrees apart. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I'm going to end up mirroring this, and in doing so, I'm going to create 60% of this, which I can revolve 6 times then. Depending on your design, you're going to choose something different for that. So I'm just going to start here at my base, and I'm going to draw my pattern. I'm not going to do it to an exact. I'm just going to give you the rough idea of this pattern. I'm going to do a snowflake design. This is something you can experiment with, or you can look up online and you can find lots of other patterns out there that exist. For example, you can see that Star Wars pattern that was done previously. And you know what, I can join right here. Now I don't want to close this drawing out. The reason being is I'm going to come up here to my mirror tool. I'm going to select this vertical construction line. Then I'm going to highlight all those lines that I've already drawn. And you're going to see that it mirrors it over here. So I can exit that tool, and it gives me my exact mirroring. So I'm going to go to my circular pattern tool. I'm going to highlight everything I've chosen. And I'm going to change this here to 6 times, which completes my 360 degrees. And then I can simply click on my extrusion. I'm going to extrude this one 0.2, which is a nice size for 3D printing. You could go smaller in itself. And you can see that symmetrical, mirrored, and circular patterned. Here's another example one that I did. We can see it's a Stormtrooper one. We can look at that sketch and see that it's nothing more than the same process of setting up that 30 degrees, drawing half the image, and then mirroring it and revolving it. And here we can see a little bit more of a traditional ornament design that's been there. But again, it started with nothing more than a half image, but instead of mirroring it here, I revolved it half the time. But one of the things that you can do is you can check out my other video that shows how I made that Stormtrooper one, how to bring in a pattern as an image and use that to help you draw your ornament.